We recently restructured our residential square footage fields to provide better clarity and accuracy when inputting and displaying square footage information. In this video, we will show you how to use square footage fields when searching and entering listings. We'll also provide answers to some frequently asked questions that we've received since the fields were updated. To start, in the residential input form, you'll see a section for square feet information under the Listing Info tab. Here, square footage is broken into 4 fields. Above grade finished area reflects the total finished square footage that is above grade or ground level on a property. Below grade finished area reflects the total finished square footage that is below grade or below ground level on the property. Above grade unfinished area reflects the total unfinished square footage that is above grade or ground level on the property, and below grade unfinished area reflects the total unfinished square footage that is below grade or ground level on a property. The total finished and unfinished area fields cannot be edited manually. Instead, they are system calculated by adding the above and below grade amounts you have entered. For example, a listing with 1,000 in above grade finished area and 500 in below grade finished area will show 1,500 in total finished area after it is submitted. The field labeled square footage total public record is the square footage amount that we receive from the tax records. If your square footage source is the same as the tax record, this field will match the total finished area field. It is a system calculated field, so you do not need to fill this field out yourself. This field is only for reference within the MLS and is not syndicated to third-party sites. Now that the listing has been submitted, let's view the listing display. In the 360 property view, you'll see that the square feet information once again has its own section. This section is set up to match the input form and clearly display the breakdown of the listing square footage. You want to note that square footage total, which is the square footage per the tax record, has been hidden from display. Also pay attention to the price per total finished area field, which is calculated by dividing the sale price by the total finished area entered on the listing. This field is calculated by matrix, so you do not have to fill it out in the input form. Next, we're going to change the listing display to agent single line. Notice that by default, the total finished area is included as a column. If at any time you would prefer to also see the tax record square footage, you're able to do so by adding the square footage total column to this display. Click in the gray space on one of your columns, click Insert Column, search for the square footage total in the available fields, and mind the spelling of this field. Select it, then click Apply. Now you'll have both total finished area and square footage total on your results. When a listing is syndicated to third-party sites, total finished area is displayed as the square footage. It's important to know the difference between these two fields when viewing your results as well as when you're searching for listings. When you look at the residential full search, you'll see that both are an option in the criteria. If you search using total finished area, your results will be based on what the listing agent has entered. If you search using square footage total, your results will be based on the public record square footage. Users should search by total finished area for any listing listed after January 1st of 2021, especially when setting up criteria for auto emails. Whichever you use, once you click results, you will be shown the total finished area column by default in the agent single line display. If you would like to change this default, you can do so by clicking the gear icon below the results tab. Finally, let's take a look at the new fields in the CMAs. Total finished area and dollar per total finished area have been added by default to the quick CMA. Please note that dollar per total finished area is calculated by the sales price for listings in the closed status. In the long form CMA, total finished area has been added to the dimensions section by default for everyone. If desired, you can also add the dollar per total finished area field as a field to the CMA and save your field configuration as your default for CMAs. If you have any questions about what we've covered in this video, please contact us at 804-422-5004 or by emailing mls@cvrmls.com.